In this StatTag example, we'll demonstrate the use of StatTag to insert and update a Table 1 showing the demographics of trial participants by drug treatment status. For this example, we've created a code file called table1stattag.sas. The first thing we'll do is insert a counter to show the number of participants in the table. For that, we'll click on the Define tag and navigate to the location in our code file where we've output the total number of people in the dataset. We're using the same sample dataset that was used in the introductory StatTag video, the dataset called sample data. We've included the same counters, the put and num information, that was used in the informational video. We'll call this total n. This is a value. We'll have it refresh on demand, and we'll use the default formatting. We're expecting 250 participants, and that's what's returned from SAS. Next, we'll insert the table. We'll click on Define Tag. We're going to call this Table 1. This is going to refresh on demand, and we're going to return a table. For the time being, we'll use the default formatting from StatTag. The Table 1 has been generated using SAS by some macro code that is also available at stattag.org. This macro code, table1.sas, includes 5 macro calls that can be used depending on the type of variable called. In this example, we're doing a table by drug treatment group, which is a binary categorical variable. We're going to output statistics using the by parametric and the by categories macro calls. These will output descriptive statistics for continuous variables in the form of mean and standard deviation with an associated t-test, and for categorical variables, descriptive statistics in the form of n and percent with a chi-squared test. Once generated, the Table 1 will be output to a location on the computer in the form of a CSV file. That CSV file will then be inserted into Word via StatTag. We'll click Save and Insert in Word. StatTag is executing the SAS in the background and inserting the result of interest. We now have our Table 1. Once inserted, the results in the table can be manipulated and reformatted using Word formatting. For instance, we can change the dimensions of the table, we can remove or insert borders, change the data to be bolded, italicized, or even of a different style. This table is counted as one tag by StatTag. Double-clicking on anywhere in the table will open the code file window to show you where this tag is coming from. This table may now be updated. For this example, we're going to drop data from people who have visited Site 4. We'll add our code to the code file. As soon as we click Save, this code file will be saved with our new code added. Because we've indicated that the results should be refreshed on demand, they will not be refreshed until we tell StatTag to refresh the results. We'll click Save. Now, using the StatTag toolbar, we'll go to Update Tag Output. We'll select our two inserted results, our total n and our Table 1 demographics, and update the results. StatTag is now running the SAS code file, and will update all of the tagged data in our table. There are now 199 participants in our dataset and in our table, and all of the results within the table have been updated.